Mic erased. Stop recording.
Hey YouTube, I'm pretty sure all of you have been looking forward to this recording. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you some old toys that bring back a lot of old memories from when I was younger, of course. So, back in 1998, was the release of this Neurosmith Music Block system. And basically the way this thing worked is, the way this thing works, this thing does still work. I got this thing fully brand new. And the way this thing works is you have a cartridge that goes up here into this slot. And then you either push the play button, which is down here at the bottom, or you can push a block individually to play part of classic songs like Mozart, Bach, opera, and so on. But yeah, like I said, this is the 1998 revision. The composer I do have, but yeah, the composer model.
FaceTime Joey Fire Alarms. Act.
Yeah, the composer model is not. It's not very good compared to this model because it's very prone to have glitches. And mine has a lot of them. With both Mozart and Bravo Opera. So, taking a look at this Music Blocks player, the 1998 one, it's bigger than the composer, and it's a bigger rectangle, and you have two speakers for sound output. You have an oval-shaped play button, and then you have your 5 blocks there on the top, and your cartridge slots right above it, right above the third block. On the back, you have your volume switch, high, low, your headphone jack, which the composer also does not have, and a reset button, which the composer also does not have. You also even get a carrying handle, so you can carry this around with you. So each shape on each block creates a different piece of the song. So like circle number 1 would create the first piece. Circle number 2 would create the second verse. Circle number 3 would make the third verse. Circle number 4 would be the fourth verse. And number 5 would be the ending. Now you can basically pull these out and change them, so whatever shape you want to play, you have to have it facing straight up. So, oh, it just powered off. I'm going to face the squares up, because that's what comes after the circles. Alright, we have them all square side up, so let's see what happens now. See, same song, just different instruments. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch to the triangles. And yes, sometimes they will play when you put them in. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and do the triangles. Or if you're feeling lazy and you don't want to push each block down, you can come down here and press the play button. And it will just play them all in order, and depending on which one is playing, there'll be a light underneath it. So there we go. Alright, so after the triangles come the rectangles. Now, I love the sound of these being changed. Like, the mechanics just... So basically what it is like under the blocks there's like these squares. And there's these two little contact buttons. Almost like what you'd see on a phone holder. So when the block touches those, it clicks it in place. Alright, now here's the rectangles. Now it takes a second to get this thing going. And there's the rectangles. Now we have the stars, which those are easy because just gotta turn them over to the left side. Alright, there we go. And there we go, and finally we got the hexagons. Which you can definitely tell them apart from the circle because the circle is just flat. And the hexagon is kind of like rigid on the edges. There we go. Alright, they're all changed over. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the hexagons. And just a warning that the hexagons have a really weird ending. I don't know why, but it's just the way they decided to make it. Yes, it's really weird, but trust me, I really like the idea of like pushing these blocks to get different sounds. Like I thought that was so cool when they made this thing. Because my brother had one when he was younger, and it was passed on to me, and it had the Bach cartridge, and yeah, I loved it so much. Alright, now I'm going to move on to my next cartridge. This is the Bravo Opera cartridge. So to remove this one, the Mozart cartridge, I'm just going to pull up and out. There we go. Now to insert the Bravo Opera cartridge, I'm going to make sure the arrow on the cartridge is facing down, which it is. I'm going to put it into the player facing that way. And then push down firmly. Lock it in place. Computer, what time is it?
It's 12:15 p.m.
Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to change these back to circles because they're still hexagons. Now, I'm not really going to be able to show you guys the hexagons on Bravo Opera very well because... yeah, my device is doing this like hexagon issue where it won't play the hexagons correctly, which I'll show you here in a minute. So first we have the circles. And this is one of my favorite cartridges, by the way. I love this cartridge. Because you can actually like make beats with this cartridge. Like you can actually make beats like so you can just pretty much just jam out with this thing. This thing's just really cool. I will show you the composer at some point because I am going to be going back to my grandma's on Sunday. So I will show you the composer and how glitchy that thing is, but at some point. But yeah, yeah, it's a lot. It's way more glitchier compared to this thing, and you'll see. Now here's the squares. The squares are one of my favorites. Oh yeah, you can even make a beat with that one too. Or you can make a beat like this. Almost like a waltzing beat. And then we got this one. And then the fourth one. And then the last one. Now, the weird thing I noticed about these two, 4 and 5, now, when you press the play button, like, when it gets to 4 and 5, like, between 4 and 5, there's no gap. Like, it just, like, it's, like, kind of just pushed into one. Like, here, I'll show you what I mean. Now, watch this, right here. Now see how like 4 and 5 are kind of like pushed into, like kind of gapped into one? Now we got the triangles, which are like your kind of animal sounds. There we go. I'll do that again just since it was kind of turning on and it might have sounded funny. Now the second one is like the dogs. Now the third one, I don't know what the heck this one is, but you could even kind of make like a rap beat with these too. And number 4. Oh, you can even do a beat with this one too. I'm not going to do that too much though, because I don't want to annoy you guys. And number 5. And yeah, there's the triangles. So we got the rectangles, which these are also another one of my favorites. No, again, like I said, I just love the mechanics, like the way they sound when you change them. Alright, now here's the rectangles. Actually, we'll use the play button for this one. And there we go. So now we're going to go to the stars. And there we go. And here's what the stars sound like. You can kind of even do a beat with that one too. Oh yeah, and if you do if you push number 4 a bunch of times, that you can make it pop. Like, watch this. So you can make it pop. And the number 5 almost sounds like a waltz beat. So if you do it like this. Okay, now see, that's kind of where it sounds like a waltz beat. Alright guys, now this is where it's going to get a little hairy. Because the hexagons now. And this is where it's going to get a little funky. Because like I said, my Bravo Opera cartridge is having the hexagon glitch. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now, here we go. So this first one works fine. The second one, see, that's where the issue comes in. Like, it plays the second one like the third one, because see, the third one is supposed to be this. And the second one is supposed to be like... Like, it's supposed to be like... The second one is supposed to be like this. Like that, but in a different sound font. I can show you what that sounds like with the composer when I do get there to the composer, because... Yeah, I can... It's weird, because, like... I can't get this one to do it, but I can get the composer to do it, which is weird. Number 4 and number 5 are fine. So yeah, number 1, 4, and 5 are all fine, except the only one that's not fine is 2. But that's not really a big issue. Because, yeah, the hexagon issue is a common issue. But one thing I'm not liking... I'll put them on triangles so I can really show you this. Which I'm going to have to really be careful of, but... If I switch the volume to high... Listen to this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it's actually not as crackly as it was. Yesterday, it was a lot more crackly. Wow, that's kind of funny. But yeah, when I'm not playing with it, I always like to put them back to their starting spots. That way they're always there for the next time. So, put them back on circles. And that way they're there for next time. Now, unfortunately, since the music blocks are cartridge-based, they don't have a test mode. See, because you can hold the play button down when you put the cartridge in, but... Yeah, see, it'll just start to play each block. So yeah, and then the composer was released in 2002, so I have 2 of the 3 models. I have the 1998 and the 2002. So, if I can, once I find the 2007, I'll have all 3 models. But yeah, so that's the music blocks. Now, sometime in 2004, Leapfrog, good old Leapfrog, released 2 animals called the Roll and Rhyme series. They released an elephant and a lion. Now the elephant is more my childhood because my I was trying to turn my speech off on the iPhone. There we go. Cause yeah, my cousin had the elephant and I remember when I went over to her house one day, I actually played with it for probably at least a good 2-3 hours. And the lion, I don't really remember that much, but I mean, I remember them releasing it, but I didn't like. I've never heard like what it actually plays until now. Like until a few months ago, but because there was never a YouTube video on it until now. But yeah, we'll do the elephant first. And these do have test modes, which I will run through their test modes. But what I will do is I'll do some stuff in normal mode first. Oh yeah, because these also do have 2 modes of operation. And it can all be changed by pressing and holding this heart-shaped button on the elephant's chest. Or in the lion's chest. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reach back here on the back. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Actually, before I turn it on, I just want to mention that they also both have kind of different personalities, because the lion has a boy voice. Sorry about that. And the elephant has a girl voice. So, let's go ahead and turn it on. Oh, let me do that again, because I actually put it on. And yeah, my elephant is more lower pitched, and my lion is more higher pitched, like more normal pitched. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn it on. Yeah, that sound literally sounds like something that's like, that you would hear like on Windows. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start by spinning the wheel. Here's the sleep song. And you have 2 volume levels. You have, this is high volume. This is low volume. See, if I was to go down one more, it would turn it off, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that outro right there, that's what always brought back memories. Alright, spin it again.
Starlight, star bright, what starry shapes do we see tonight?
That line right there, you can really like hear like her adult voice. That's funny.
A square. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight.
And also, not to mention the fact, the lion and the elephant's body structure is exactly the same, so. I would have thought they would have given the lion more of a cat look, but they didn't.
What starry shapes do we see tonight? A circle. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight.
Oh yeah, and their heads are exactly the same, except the lion has like a...
Spin me again.
Yep, and if you wait a few seconds of no activity, they will say spin me again. But see, the nice part is you don't actually have to turn it off, because once it says that message, like right after that message, the unit, it pretty much just shuts itself down after it says that message. It pretty much just shuts itself down. Which is nice, because you don't always have to like physically turn the power off, because it'll just kind of stay in that sleep mode until you spin the wheel again. Well, let's give it a few more spins. I'll do it in low volume this time. We already heard that. And they each have their own signature theme song.
Starlight, star bright, what starry shapes do we see tonight?
I love that sound.
A square. Good night, my friend. Sleep tight.
Alright, let's do it one more time. So I want to see if I can get it to play its signature theme song. So like I said, they each have their own intro song. Now, let's just see if I can get it to play it. I'll do it on high volume once I get to it. Oh, here we go.
I am an elephant, winged in my trunk.
Actually, I'm gonna do it in low volume.
My ears and nose and mouth and eyes are on my head. That's no surprise. I am your elephant.
And that's that one's theme song. Now the test mode for these. Shut it off. The test mode for these is really easy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the elephant to its test mode. So yeah, for the test mode, it's really easy. You just hold down the heart button on the chest, and then you turn the switch on, and you keep holding it until it beeps. Now it's gonna beep, guys, so just to warn you. And you push it again, and it starts making this like radio static sound. And if I push it one more time, the sound just stops. And the reason why is because we're actually in the wheel test. So if I just spin the wheel just a little bit.
V.
So the one symbol, the moon symbol, I think.
N. V.
I think the moon symbol reports V.
N.
And then the elephant symbol reports the letter N, either M or N.
V. N. V. N. V. N.
I think it's M, yeah.
N.
Or you could just spin it really fast and have it go crazy like this.
N.
I love doing that. That's just really fun to do. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and push... I'm going to go ahead and put it up here on the... I'm going to go ahead and put it up here on the desk and push the button, and it's going to go through the sounds. That way you guys can really hear it good. Alright, so here we go.
I am an elephant, swinged in my trunk. I am an elephant, flopping my ears. My ears and nose and mouth and eyes are on my head. That's no
Alright, I just lowered it. That way you guys can still hear me better.
I'm an elephant.
But now basically what it's doing is it's running through all of its
I
sounds.
can do lots of things with my elephant face.
I love this noise.
Starlight, star bright. What starry shapes do we see tonight? Elephants get sleepy too. At the end of the day, I'm just like you. Good night. Let's close our eyes. And now it's time for bed.
I find it weird that those are two separate tracks.
My makeup, spin me again. Ears here, nose smells, eyes see, mouth tastes, birds, bird sound, flowers, sniffing, you, apple, crunching, good night, sleep tight, a triangle, a square, a circle, starry stars, everyone, my friend. D, N, V, Z.
Oh, there we go. And that's the only test mode, which is weird, that says Z. So far, these are the only toys that I know that do that. Alright, now here is the lion. Go ahead and turn him on. Now this one has a boy voice, mind you. So, start it in low volume.
I am a lion. I
Oh wow, this one played its theme song right away.
I bounce up and
put it up here.
Reach up high. Roar. Reach down low. Roar. I am lion. I roar all day. Roar.
Awesome, I'm back, darling.
Okay. Yeah, I do like how they went for like the jungle theme.
Even lions get sleepy when it's time for bed. I'll stay cozy and warm with my mane round my head. Good night. Sleep tight. Now it's time for bed.
See, even their music is different.
The stars are out. Our friends are near. Let's say goodnight. Who do you hear? Bird. Good night. Sleep tight.
I think that bird sound is the same sound that the elephant uses. Let me see something actually. Let me see something. One sec. I'm just gonna put this back in. Whoops. I'm just gonna put this back in test
Give
mode.
me a guess.
Dang it. Just gonna put this back in test mode for a minute. Yeah, it really uses that same bird sound. That's funny. Alright, let's go ahead and spin this one once more. We already heard that. We already heard that.
Let's look for colors. What do you see? If you see yellow, roar with me. Yellow sun, roar.
Yeah, this one's all about colors and stuff, but alright, let's run it through the test mode. So I'm going to hold the button down, switch it on, it's going to beep. Push it again, and again. Now we're on the wheel test. I'll put it on high for this.
Z, N, Z, N, Z, N, Z, N.
See, that's how you can really tell the chips are very similar.
Z, N, Z, N, Z, N. Z, N, Z, N.
Like when this is made, the chips are very similar. Just the voice and the music isn't.
Z, N, Z, N.
Spin it really fast. Alright, I'm going to lower the volume. And we'll go through all the sounds. Okay.
Blue, green. Let's look for colors. What do you see? If you see, roar with me. Red, yellow, a rainbow. I am a lion, I roar all day. I bounce up and down, that's how I play. Reach up high, roar!
Oh yeah, I will show you how this one is louder.
I am a lion, I roar all day.
So it's quite a bit louder.
Even lions get sleepy when it's time for bed. I'll stay cozy and warm with my mane round my head. Good night. Sleep tight. Now it's time for bed. The stars are out. Our friends are near. Let's say goodnight. Who do you hear?
go. Yeah, both test modes have the same ending. Now before I end this, you guys are probably wondering, what is that little doo-doo sound you hear? Well, so if we turn them on in normal operation, and I hold that button on the chest down, like 5 seconds, you'll hear that noise. And now it's just in kind of a, like, it's not really in the learning mode, it's more in like a light mode. Because if you push the button, it'll light up, or if you spin the wheel, it'll also flash. But it'll just play the little outro music. That's what that little noise means when you hold the button down. And if you ever want to switch back to learning mode, just hold it down again. And there you go. Now we're back. And there you go. So, same goes for this one as well. Same goes for the line as well. So, oh shoot, is that my Motar cartridge? I think it was. Where'd it go? I heard it go right there by the chair somewhere, I thought. Well, there it is. Okay. Alright, so yeah, same on this one. Turn it on first. Yeah, and you can tell this one's higher pitched, but yeah, the body structure is exactly the same, the feet are exactly the same, and the hands are exactly the same, and the ears are different. And this one just has like the mane on the head. But I'm not going to hold the button down. And you can tell by that the music genres are even different. Yeah, this one uses more like piano style music. While the elephant uses more like steel guitar music. So yeah, these are all the old toys I have to show you today. I know I'll show you more at some point, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, then peace out, everyone.
Duration. Stop recording.